Hi, this is David March, Coach Dave March. We got Nia here. Nia is one of the clients that I've worked with, my career coaching practice. And so just want to have a few minutes where we can talk about your experience and work with me.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good? Great. So, Nia, what was like your life like before we started working together? How were things and with your resume and with like your confidence and different things like that? How was it before we started working together?
Um, Before we started working together, thinking about applying to jobs and all of that was really stressful. Sitting down and like trying to do it was just stressful because I felt lost and I didn't know exactly like what to go for in terms of applying for jobs and networking and stuff like that. And I feel like even during our sessions, I feel like you could see that I didn't have a lot of confidence in really like a lot of my experience. I feel like how to build up myself in a professional space and like um you know applying to places. I didn't know how to build myself up in a way that I felt confident, and it's still a work in progress, but I feel like overall, after all of our sessions and now that I'm kind of on my own applying to places, I feel like I know what to do. I know what I'm qualified for. And it's just, it's still a process for me of like, getting into the applying, process. But I feel more confident. I know what I'm going for, and I know that my resume is popping. And yeah, I feel way better, way better than I did before I met you.
Awesome, awesome. And so during the process, was there a particular part of it that you found was like really impactful that you like really enjoyed? That was like a call out for you?
Yeah, I think overall, um, the way that you have like set up the process for getting from A to B, um, and just like your personality, the way that I felt like I didn't know how to put things into words. So I was kind of just, spilling everything, and you would take it and refine it and like make me feel confident about the things that I was already like kind of capable of. You just have a way of like putting things into words, really. You really
Yeah.
do.
Thanks. Yeah, yeah. That's my friends tell me that too. Just it's a good way of putting it. It's a good, as I say, it's a good way of putting it. That's
Yeah,
what they
no,
say a
I mean,
lot.
like I feel like I'll say something and I'm like trying to get to a point, and you're like, "Oh, what about if you say it like this and this and this?" And it's like, yes, that was literally like, yeah. I don't know how to explain it. You would take the words out of my mouth, but they weren't like, you just like brought my words up, you know? I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, just elevate it. Just elevate it,
Yeah.
amplify it. Yeah.
And also that, that it's like teaching me too to elevate my vocabulary in that way where I can be confident about myself. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I always say, it's not just about giving you a fish so you can eat for a day. It's about, teaching you how to fish so you can eat for a lifetime.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
I
that.
was, yeah, I always like using that one. Uh,
That's a good one.
that's a good one. Yeah. Cool. And so, we worked on different pieces of it. We got your updated resume. And so, I think one of the things we talked about was like, yeah, just feeling qualified for the roles that you're applying for. And so we went through different types of like industries and positions to really get clarity on that so that you can feel like, all right, these positions I can do really well.
Hmm.
You want to speak about that a little bit?
Um, yeah, so I think that was part of like the resume building too, because it
Yeah.
was like taking my experience, my resume, all of that, and connecting it to like what opportunities I should be looking for.
Yeah.
Um, I think that was huge because it refines like my search, and it kind of has given me more of like I have more of a vision of what kind of jobs I'm going for. And it also gives me a vision of like what I'm qualified for, and if there's something like a different job that I want to try to do, then there's, those skills that I'm missing. I feel like it just kind of all made it really clear for me.
Love it. Well, I'm glad you're well on your way here in your career journey to get your next position. We're always here to support, and we also have the community for you to join. So yeah, is any last remarks you want to say before we, close this out?
I'm just really thankful. I'm grateful for my experience with you. If I could, I would still be doing the one-on-one coaching because it's genuinely you learn so much, and you learn a lot about your not just like, the networking, the resume building, the like applying, but also just about myself. I feel like it's not just career, it's also coaching, and I feel like you have a really good way of like I don't know, you have a really good way of like taking all the mess and kind of organizing it little bit by bit. And yeah, I'm really grateful. So thank you.
Thanks, Nia. Bye bye.